Nobody needs to know your next move. Grind in silence. Let them doubt you. Let them misunderstand you. While they talk, you build. While they sleep, you improve. Success is louder when it's unexpected. Stay focused. Stay quiet. Silence is not weakness. It's strategy. Not every goal needs an announcement. Not every step needs validation. Some wins are built behind closed doors. Work when nobody claps. Push when nobody sees. Grind in silence. Shock them with results. Talk less. Execute more. Dreams don't care about noise. Results don't come from talking. They come from discipline, from sacrifice, from consistency nobody sees. Grind in silence. Let success make the noise. The early mornings, the lonely nights, the small habits repeated daily. That's where transformation lives. Nobody sees the grind, but everyone sees the results. Stay silent. Stay dangerous. Move different. Stop explaining your goals. Stop telling everyone your plans. Energy leaks when you talk too much. Protect your vision. Work quietly. Grind in silence. Arrive loud. Nobody notices the discipline. They only see the result, the success, the moment you win, but they don't see the days you didn't quit. Grind in silence. Discipline always gets paid. Use the silence as power. No validation, no applause. Just work, just progress, just becoming someone they didn't expect. Grind in silence. Evolve. You don't need attention. You need progress. Attention fades. Progress compounds. Small steps daily create unstoppable momentum. Stay locked in. Grind in silence. Confidence will follow. Consistency is invisible until it isn't. Day after day. Step after step, boring work, silent growth, then suddenly, everything changes. Grind in silence. Trust the process. Winners move quietly. They don't announce every step. They don't chase approval. They chase mastery. Focus beats noise. Grind in silence. Become undeniable. You keep showing up, even when motivation disappears, even when nobody notices the effort, because you understand something most people don't. Results come later. The quiet days matter. The boring routines matter. The repetition builds identity, and identity builds success. You stop chasing validation. You stop explaining your journey, not because you have nothing to say, but because you have work to do. Every early morning adds weight to your discipline. Every late night sharpens your mindset. Slow progress is still progress, and silent progress is powerful. There will be moments of doubt. Moments where quitting feels easier, but you remember why you started, and that reason is louder than your excuses. You are not behind. You are building, brick by brick, habit by habit, day by day. People will only see the finished version. They won't see the pressure. They won't see the failures. They won't see the consistency, but you will know, and that's enough. Because the real reward isn't just success. It's the person you become in the silence. Focused, disciplined, unshakable. So keep going. Keep improving. Keep showing up when nobody watches. Grind in silence. And one day, your life will make the noise. And when that noise finally comes, don't let it change you. Stay grounded. Stay hungry. Stay disciplined. Because success is not a destination, it's a responsibility. The same habits that built you must be the habits that keep you there. There will be new levels, new pressure, new expectations. But remember, you were built in silence. You survived the lonely phase. You mastered the unseen work. You trained yourself to move without applause. That's your real power, not talent, not luck, not shortcuts. Discipline, the ability to keep going when nobody is clapping, when nobody believes, when nobody understands. You learn to trust yourself, to trust the process, to trust the grind, and that trust becomes confidence. Not loud confidence, not arrogant confidence, but quiet certainty. The kind that walks into a room and doesn't need attention because you know the work is done. You know the effort was real. You know the nights weren't wasted. And if everything disappeared tomorrow, you wouldn't panic. You would rebuild. Because now you don't just chase success. You are the type of person who creates it. So keep evolving. Keep sharpening your focus. Keep choosing growth over comfort. Let others talk. Let others doubt. Let others watch. You build in silence. Day after day, you keep stacking the work, not chasing perfection, chasing progress. Some days feel heavy, some days feel slow, but slow doesn't mean stopped. You've learned patience, real patience, the kind that keeps moving without instant results. You no longer need motivation every day. You rely on standards, on routines, on promises you made to yourself. That's the shift. You stop negotiating with excuses. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You become the person who acts anyway. Quiet effort creates inner strength. Inner strength creates resilience. And resilience makes you unstoppable. There will always be noise around you, comparison, opinions, doubt, but none of that builds your future. Your habits do. Every repetition is a vote for your future self. Every focused hour is proof you're serious. Every time you continue, you separate yourself, not from others, from your old self, and that's the real competition. To be better than yesterday. More focused than yesterday, more disciplined than yesterday. No announcement, no spotlight, just growth. Because the strongest transformations happen quietly. They happen internally first, long before the world notices externally. So when it feels slow, keep going. When it feels invisible, keep going. When it feels pointless, keep going. One day the dots connect. One day the results appear. One day the silence makes sense. Until then, you stay consistent. You stay focused. You stay committed. And you keep building in silence. Eventually, the work changes you. You think differently. You move differently. You react differently. Things that once distracted you no longer have power over you. You value time more, energy more, focus more. Because you understand the cost of becoming, you start choosing long-term over easy, growth over comfort, discipline over mood. And that choice, repeated daily, creates separation. The kind that only shows up months later, years later, when people wonder what changed. But you know the answer. Nothing changed overnight. You just didn't stop. You kept showing up on ordinary days. You kept working through doubt. You kept building when results were missing. That consistency becomes identity, and identity removes hesitation. You don't ask if you feel like it, you do it. Because that's who you are now, a builder, a learner, someone who finishes. There will still be hard seasons, still moments of uncertainty, still days where progress feels invisible, but you've been there before. And you know the way out. Work, focus, repeat, no drama, no announcement, just action. Because the truth is simple. Extraordinary lives are built in ordinary days, quiet days, focused days, disciplined days. So you continue without rush, without noise, without needing proof. You continue until the life you imagine becomes the life you live. And when that life starts to appear, it won't feel sudden. It will feel familiar. Because you lived it in your mind first. You practiced it in your habits. You built it in your routines. What once felt hard now feels normal. The early mornings, normal. The discipline, normal. The focus, normal. That's the real transformation. Success stops being something you chase. It becomes something you maintain. You protect your standards. You protect your time. You protect the version of you that struggled to exist. Because you remember the old days, the uncertain days, the quiet days nobody saw. And instead of forgetting them, you use them. They keep you humble. They keep you sharp. They keep you consistent. You no longer need motivation speeches. You no longer need outside pressure. You built internal drive. The kind that doesn't disappear on bad days, the kind that keeps moving in silence. You understand that growth never ends. There is always another level, another mindset, another version waiting. So you stay a student. You stay disciplined. You stay uncomfortable. Not because you have to, but because that's who you became. And that identity is your advantage. While others wait to feel ready, you act. While others talk, you execute. While others watch, you build. Quietly, steadily, relentlessly. Until silence is no longer a phase. It's your lifestyle. Now it gets harder. Because comfort starts calling your name. Distractions look more attractive. And success tries to make you softer. This is where most people slow down. This is where discipline gets tested again. Not when life is difficult, but when life becomes easier. Can you stay focused when nobody is pushing you? Can you stay hungry when you already proved something? Can you keep the standards that built you? This is the real level. No excitement, no novelty, just repetition at a higher standard. You raise the bar. You demand more from yourself. You remove excuses faster. Average effort is no longer acceptable. Comfort is no longer a reward. Consistency is the baseline. You start doing the hard things on purpose. The things others avoid. The things your old self would delay. Because growth now requires courage. Not the loud kind, the daily kind. The decision to push when it's inconvenient. The decision to focus when it's boring. The decision to continue when nobody expects you to. This is where identity becomes iron. You stop negotiating with weakness. You stop romanticizing struggle. You execute again and again and again. Pressure doesn't scare you anymore. High standards don't exhaust you. Responsibility doesn't feel heavy. It feels normal. Because you asked for this life, you worked for this level, you built the capacity to carry it. So when it gets harder, good. When it gets uncomfortable, better. When it gets lonely again, perfect. That means you're growing. That means you're separating. That means you're not done. So raise your standards, move with intention, demand more, and keep building, even when you're already ahead.